could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat them now.
So what up guys, we decided to make this little part of the video just to add some meat to the main workout. It's the first time that I met personally, like in person. John is pretty big and tall, so I'm quite impressed. Other than that, it's been a couple of years that we're working together. I've been doing like a lot of videos for my YouTube channel, some 14 Fitt as well. The Raw series, he did a lot of videos, editing of videos of this particular series, and we have upcoming projects coming. So I thought it would be interesting to have him right in front of you to present himself and to know a little bit more the guy behind the edit. I also edit some of the videos, but for the last year it's been more him because I'm traveling a lot, and yeah, I'm quite busy, as you probably have seen, guys.
Yeah, which is a cool thing because like when I edit your videos, like all this footage and stuff like that with your traveling, like doing all this crazy stuff all the time non-stop, and it's really easy for YouTubers to like kind of fake their life and just film the best parts, and so your life looks like just looks exaggerated, glamorous, but that's like coming here and seeing that you work really hard. That's the reality of it, you know. That's a cool thing, that it's actually real. That's the life you're actually living every single day. So
Yeah,
that's like the coolest thing for me.
it's a nice thing, but as we were saying, like in the car, people only see a little fraction of what I'm doing. And I can say that there's way much computer work than you think, guys. I'm in front of my computer at least 10 hours a day, at least, and that's the minimum. Sometimes it's 15, 18 hours, and I'm just sitting there and working my ass off to create an awesome experience on my website and what I envision to create for my brands, and just to give the best that I can, and in terms of like content to people who support the Team Fitt movement, which is cool. And so right now I want to have some of your questions, some fire questions that I can just answer you, because you have kind of the same point of view as you guys, because you never met me. So I want to answer as many questions as you would like, and to be as true as possible and transparent. I'm just a regular dude, and I think it's important that people hear me talk more about it, and just hear me more about what I'm doing and who I am. Which I think a lot of people don't even know.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, like it's been a pleasure to meet you now, and I think like a lot of people would kind of wonder like pretty much like what like makes you stay motivated. Like you've been doing this for like what, like 4 years now or something? 4 years?
Yeah, near 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. That's crazy, man. Like
I'm getting old.
how do you like to find the motivation to like stick to something for that long and, you know, never backing down? I think that's a question that everyone has. You probably answered that before, but like
I did answer that in my podcast that I did like 3 hours ago.
Okay.
But it's I think my answer is pretty simple and basic. It's when the podcast that we did, like if you want to listen a bunch of answers or a bunch of who I am, like really, like my podcast, I just reveal everything in it in fittalk.com if you want to check that out. But my answer was simple. It's just I love what I do. So for me, it's easy to wake up in the morning and to be driven just because I just enjoy so much what I'm doing. Now, in your position where you are in your life, the podcast was about making a decision, the importance of all the decisions that you make, small decisions like big ones too, how it can shape your life and also the life of people around you, your family, your friends, and anything. So when you make the decision to go after what you believe and what you like to do, then it's a whole different game. Then the other decision at a deeper level is how you do it and the energy that you put into it. You know, there's a lot of people who say, I'm living the dream, I'm doing that and that and that. But then they just release shitty content. They just release the same old thing, you know, the same, I would say like the same old shit, but basically I see what I'm doing as art. I see as I can always improve, and that's why, like, right now we are recording in 4K, guys. There's a bunch of stuff, you know, I invest money, I invest everything. I always invest everything that I'm making to improve, because at the end of the day, if you're not improving, you're dying inside. You don't feel the progress, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what motivates me, and also knowing that I will die one day, it's a big motivation for me. For sure, it's sad to die, but at the same time, I want to make sure that everything that I'm touching, everything that I'm creating, it's the best that it can be at that time. Because for sure, if I'm creating something today, tomorrow I could have done better because I learned something during that day, you know. But knowing that is something that motivates me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
That's my answer.
Yeah, that's a nice and long answer.
That's very
And I think like a lot of people also like are wondering like, because you know they see you in the office and they see you, you know, you got a new house, and you obviously you're driving a nice car and stuff. Like where do you get your money from? I think a lot of people are wondering about that.
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't expect that one. It's something I don't really tackle in my videos. I don't want to show like how much money I'm making. Not that I don't want to show how I'm doing it, and I think with the time I will show more of the business side of it. But I think the main goal of Marc Fitt, you know, Team Fitt and everything is share how to be healthy physically, mentally, and how to change your life. That's the main goal, and that's why I always prone that and share that in all caption and everything that I'm posting. So that's the main goal. Now, in terms of money, for me, money is more like a tool. It's not something it's not a fantasy for me to be a billionaire, you know.
Yeah.
For sure, I know I will make at least $1 billion in my lifetime. For sure, I know it. But is it just to say I'm making millions of dollars? It's not. It's not the reason. It's to be able to help people around me. Like, I want to make sure that I can, like, say to my mom, say to my dad, say to my sister, to everyone that I care, even my friends, you don't have to work a day in your life anymore. We will just enjoy, you know, what you want to do, what's your dream, we will do it. Like my little sister, she had a big car accident, it's been near 4 years now, and she had over 45 hours of surgery. She is a strong woman, you met her like earlier. She's walking now, she cannot run, but she's doing everything that she can. She now works with us here at the office, 10 hours a week. It's not that much because she cannot do more than that. But there's a limitation when you work 10 hours a week. You cannot make like so much money with it, you know. So I want to make sure I can make enough money to say like you don't have to work anymore, or you can just work with us at 10 hours and it's just fine, you know. It's cool. And she have a dream like to go do a safari like in Africa, and I told her we will do it. I mean, I will bring like your boyfriend, I will bring your friends you want, and we'll just go there and do it. Now, where my income come from? It's not really with sponsorship that you make a huge living, guys, just so you know. It's marfit.com. There's clothing businesses that I built, like there's Rise, and that's pretty much it, and also contract modeling. Contract modeling. I'm doing well for myself, guys. It's
And like, would you say like your success is largely due to your will to help others? Like, do you like feel like there is some sort of like law of attraction or something? You know, you're putting like positivity out, you're helping other people, and in return you're getting what you want as well.
Yeah.
It's like, do you feel that way as well?
I do feel that when you pay attention on how you act, how you behave, and you always try to not put anyone down or to insult people, and everything that you're doing is not hurting anyone while doing it, then you attract some awesome stuff, and people just, they're willing to pay for it because they're getting more than what they pay for, and they know that it will be a nice experience, and they know that it will get the result. So I'm really a big believer in karma.
Yeah, you are.
And doing the right things, and I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I was just fucking people around,
It's clean
shitty
conscious
stuff.
Yeah.
And everything I'm doing is legit. I'm feeling great about myself. I know I help people all around the world, and that's the main goal and main purpose of when I first started. It wasn't making millions of dollars. It was just helping people at the same time, and make sure I can help the people I care.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing for me, because I'm here first person actually looking at this, and it's 100% legit. That's the coolest thing for me, to actually
Imagine
see
you came
the
down,
reality.
there's just drugs everywhere. No, it's not the case, guys.
Strippers and cocaine.
No. We might cut that part.
Yeah, probably. That's a good idea.
No, but I mean, you want to stay as humble as possible no matter what happened.
Yeah.
And there's also another thing, guys. I started with barely nothing. I mean, my parents weren't rich. I was well raised in terms of I've got some nice value that my father and my mom teach me along the way. My father was really strict, hard worker. You don't mess around really. My mom was more the spiritual side, and she brought me a lot of knowledge about when you spread positivity, and when you're in peace with yourself, you can do awesome stuff. For a long time I weren't in peace with myself. I wasn't as I am today, and conscious about who I am and what I want to do and why I'm born. But she brought a lot of that in my life, and I think it paid off now today. And I mean, you gotta remember that you started somewhere, and I started if there's some people who watch that and want to have the same path in career as I did and type of stuff, it's possible, because I started with not more than $300 in my bank account as I was a student, and I built that, if you can say, empire around me, and a nice movement, and it's something really cool and magical, if we can say, in terms of interaction that I have with people around the globe, and it's just a good positive movement, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it is a good positive movement.
It is it's extremely positive, and the thing about being humble, I think it's really easy to put yourself on a pedestal, and just feel almost you become arrogant really quickly if you actually see yourself above others. And I think that's something that you do really well compared to a lot of other people that I know personally from YouTube, and I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but some people just get more self-obsessed the more famous they get, and that's something that you've managed to avoid completely.
Yeah, but what's fame,
Exactly,
in terms of
that's
I mean, YouTube closed, and there's a bunch of people or Facebook closed, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's just can you interact with a lot of people? Yes, fine. And can you have a little impact in their life just to help them to do something, I hate when people say my fans, or
exactly.
Or, I hate also when people just talk how many subscribers you have, what's your reach. I'm just it's not just numbers, there's people behind the screen, there's people behind the email that you send out, so I try to make the interaction that I have with you guys as true as possible. For sure on YouTube I don't really talk that much, I would say, but on my podcast I really go deep. There's also something you need to understand, guys. It's been 3 years I'm speaking English, so I'm still learning, but now my vocabulary, look at that, I just messed up, my vocabulary is improving, I'm getting more words the more I speak, and the podcast is something good to do, and you will, I don't know, hear more about who I am, what I'm doing, and the way I'm thinking, and all that type of stuff, like on YouTube for sure. And
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just-
I would like that, like when I'm
regular.
yeah, when I'm watching your videos and stuff,
Ah.
like I think a lot of people feel the way, like that they wish there was maybe more interaction, like where like you're doing right now, speaking to the camera. Maybe like at least I feel like I enjoy that, and I think a lot of other viewers
it's-
also enjoy it.
It's a long format. It's a.
Yeah.
I really do like that, and I'm using it more like with the podcast again. Sorry guys if
Yeah.
I'm just coming back with podcast and all that stuff, but it's the I think the media that you can use to have that type of conversation. You know,
Yeah.
YouTube. I feel it's more like entertainment stuff. You know, it needs to punch, it needs to
Exactly.
be nice, just to show some highlights, and people have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let me know in the comment, guys, if you really like that type of, I don't know, format of videos and long form, and to learn more about myself. And if you do, then we'll do more. He's here for like almost 10 days, so
Yeah.
it will be cool. And
Been making some kick-ass videos for sure.
yeah, be ready because we have a kick-ass camera as well, and nice
Insane.
material.
Wow.
And we cannot even like push it to the maximum, like the camera, because I mean you won't see the difference if you don't have like a, I don't know, 8K screen, you know. It's pretty insane camera. But yeah, anything else?
I don't know, man. Like, it's just an honor to be in your presence.
I'm not that I'm not that great. It's just, I just try like to show that everything's possible when you believe in something.
Yeah.
And I receive a lot of like comments or emails or anything about like, how did you do it? What did you do that make such a big impact like in the world, all that type of stuff? Well, and people always say like, I'm from a small city, I'm from Quebec. I don't know where you are in the world, but like Quebec is not the biggest place. We are 7 million people in a huge space. Like in Canada, it's like 34 million, I think, people, and it's big. So you're from a small place. If you have internet and you're watching this, you have the potential to do it.
Oh, for sure.
That's the thing. Even though that you may have just your phone to do something, you can, like there's one of my friends, Phil Jones. In the beginning, it was like it's funny videos that he make like in French. But in the beginning, he had no computer, no money, anything. He was just recording himself with his iPhone 4, and we were already with the iPhone 6. You know, you can see the type of situation that was there. You know, he couldn't like afford anything basically, and he just started recording himself with his phone on Facebook, and now he blew up.
Yeah.
And now he can afford whatever he wants. You know, it's just question of like making the decision to do it and go all in.
Yeah. I mean, it's really easy to find excuses like I don't have this equipment. You know, I don't have.
Maybe
I can't
you don't
afford
want
a camera.
yeah, you don't want it bad enough, I guess.
Yeah. Because if you want it bad enough, you can make it work with whatever you have.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that has internet connection and has access to Google and YouTube, you can learn anything.
Like no matter what, like if you want to build a website, you want to
Yeah.
build a e-commerce, you want to edit a video, you can even hack in any software. And I didn't say that, but you can, like if you cannot afford Photoshop,
Yeah.
guess what? You can find it for free.
Exactly.
There's a bunch of stuff I might
You
get
can learn
sued for
business,
that, but-
marketing, everything, man. Just-
Yeah, anything. So, and I mean, there's no excuses. If you have there's a difference between motivation and inspiration. If you are inspired to do something, then you will do it no matter what. The motivation is someone who, I try to motivate you. I try to give you the power or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're down, no, you can do it. You're good at it. You will learn to it, and it can be good, you know, to trigger something inside of him, and it will just be, oh yeah, I will do it.
It's more like short
But-
term, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then inspiration is more internal. It's more something that you can feel it burning inside of you. You need to do it. You need to do something about it. You wake up and you're like, I want to do it. It's
Yeah.
just it's who you are. You know, it's not. And you might say like, oh, Marc, Fitt, you're fucking fucked up, man, talking about that. But it's true that you're. I think it's 80% of our body is light. It's just energy. And as what we see right now, it's not even true. You know, it's just
Yeah.
the way that our eyes are done. You know, it's just the way that we can analyze like the lights, and there's a bunch of stuff we don't see. We don't see the energy that we. I don't know. There's something that I can feel. You know, when I meet
Yeah.
someone, you know, or when you enter in a place, you're like, I don't feel this place. Then, it's because there's something wrong.
Yeah,
You have
it's
like
like
an
a
instinct,
hunch.
and a lot of
Yeah.
people don't follow the instinct. And how I'm working and my project and anything I'm creating is the way I feel about it. You know, I always put myself as the person who will consume it, and also as the creator. If I feel right about it, if I feel I need to put it out. So follow your instinct. You know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no question, but I like in mind. I
Just
wanted to
talking.
share it.
Yeah, this is the stuff that is interesting to talk about, though. I mean, it's because everyone, like, pretty much like fitness is like equals motivation and inspiration, like
Yeah.
you know, getting fired up to do whatever you want, you know, specifically going to the gym. But obviously, the gym translates into everything in life, you know, like working out is just a metaphor for, you know, being the best version of yourself in anything else you do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of people probably watching are like, you know, want to be, you know, want to do better, want to keep improving and everything like that. And it's really important, like as you said, to just follow your heart and, you know, just try to wake up and feel good about yourself and just go after you want. I think that's
and you
really
can do it
important.
like not only the gym, but any
Yeah.
individual sport. I mean, when you play tennis or golf, or you have that rush of like it's all you. You know,
Yeah.
it's just you. We can do it,
Yeah.
which is a good sport to improve yourself, like fitness and yoga or any
Yeah.
type of.
Not even just fitness, like even school, you put the principles that you learn
Yeah.
from the gym or working out in school, dedication and like, you know, consistency, reading for
Mhm.
5 hours a day every single day, you know, going to the lectures, everything, dedication, and like it translates into everything, man. It's like
It's just crazy. If you want to be the best jumping rope
Yeah.
specialist or anything, and you just put everything into it, then you will develop something. Like you will develop some work ethic, you know,
Mhm.
and know that when you put the energy and the effort into it, then it can be awesome what you can get from it, not only for you but also like people around you, because you
Yeah.
will inspire them to do the same thing. Because when usually people don't even like, I will do. I have another example. You know, the sprint runner, the like in the 70 or something, it was like you cannot run, and I would say like, I don't even know what's the right number, but I would say like it's impossible that a human being can run 200 meters under, I don't know, 15 seconds. Okay, let's say that 15 seconds. But then one person did it, and then the next Olympics, like everyone was doing more than, like it was a shorter time than
Yeah.
that. So it's just the perception of like what you think it's possible that will set your own barrier.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
we.
That was a really
Yeah,
long.
I think it was a long format. I hope you enjoy it, guys. We'll end it there. If you have any question or anything, just ask them below. If you want to see on another like long format like that, it was real cool. And if you want to learn more about John, where they can find you.
Well, I'm on YouTube. You just search for Jon Venus, JONVENUS, and you can find me, or Instagram at Jon Venus. Pretty simple.
Cool.
Yeah. So welcome to my channel. If you want, I'm here. I'm here for you guys. But yeah, man, thanks for
Thanks to you, man.
you know this awesome talk. Thanks for having me on your channel, man. This is cool.
That's the type of stuff I like to talk.
Yeah.
It's cool like talking about like the way you can like create your diet plan and your workout and what you should do and not do to get result. But
Yeah.
I think there's something deeper than that, and that's why I like to talk about life, you know, in general.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's what it's about, right?
Yeah, that's my specialty, I guess. That's why I'm fired up like every morning, just to improve myself and learn about what a human being can do.
Exactly.
I'm always impressed.
Yeah. Being the best version of yourself, man. That's
There
what
we
it's
go.
about.
Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you need anything, marcfitt.com is the place to go. There's a bunch of free stuff, premium content, and you can always send me an email if you have any question. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
Peace out.